Welcome to Trading Lounge and the American report, and we will be looking at the S&P. I'll look at one of the banks as well, I think, and with the S&P here, as you know, we're looking for from wave 4 here to wave 5 up here, and we're looking for 5 waves in that sequence. So we've got 1 and 2, an intermediate wave 3 here in blue, 4 and 5 here. And then in intermediate wave 3, we have 5 waves of minor degree of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. And within 4 to 5 here of the orange one, the minor degree, we've got minute degree of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here. And we're looking for a move up to 5 here. Now, in regards to the Elliott count, we can expect wave 5 to take out the top here. And in terms of the trading levels, we would expect the 2,500 here to be reached as a psychological sort of finishing line, so to speak. So we'll bear that 2.5 in mind here, and then we'll look for the larger correction here. So we may be looking at the beginnings of a nice move to the upside here. We know that the banks have already been moving to the upside in terms of their moves, and while we're on a daily chart, I'll just bring Morgan's across here. So slightly different count here, but we worked our way through this ABC correction, and then up for 1 and back for 2 and up for 3. And we're looking at wave 4 here at the moment, so it might be lagging. Different banks are doing different things, but this is basically the general pattern in the finance industry. So Citigroup have got a different pattern. They've been trending up a bit longer and so on, but this is sort of the general gist here. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to be pulled up. So it's a fair move here to, it should move up into 100 at this particular point. So that's what we're sort of looking at. So we know that we're in a bullish market. There's no problems about that. It's just that wave 4 corrections or any sort of corrections can be a little bit tricky. Wave 4 is a bit more so. So let's just drill in here and see what we're looking at with that wave 4 here. So it's been a bit of a rough ride with this particular spike coming into play here. And if this is correct here as the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave down to here, then we can look at this as wave 1 and wave 2 here, and then we can look at wave 3 moving higher through here. Obviously, there will be some type of corrective pattern across here before moving up here. The other thing too is that it does appear that we have 5 waves here. And this structure here is moving off nicely as well. The other point here too is you can see that this line across here was support here, then it was resistance here, and it's still resistance now. So as it creeps up there and becomes support, and this will be on the 2430, and as you may well know that it's group 1 of the 2,400 here, or the 400, so we've got 10, 20 and 30. And we know if we can get tested support here, then we'll be pushing up. And if we do push up, then we know that we're on the right track at that stage. These moves here have moved, they moved up here, and it's important, the breakout's important, but the retest is more important, and none of these retests have actually sat on here. So this is what we'd be looking for at this point. So along the journey, the 2430 as a tested support is confirmation that we can move higher. Intraday traders can refine that further to the number 33 here and look to add. So you can look to add on 30, 31, 32, and if 33 comes into play, then you know you got 35, and if 35 gets support, then you know you'll go to 38, where that'll be profit taking, and then you'll meet the 40 and so on. So really work those numbers if you're tick trading. So we can I'll just go to the hourly chart and then sort of move in from that point there. So I'm not sure where we're sort of up to, where I spoke about this last time, because I've got that sort of day off now, which I've been writing education. So basically the switch education videos have been completed. I'll be doing the Robo 2 next, which will be, a lot of the videos will be the same as the switch, but obviously some different ones in there as well. And I'm writing a bit of a comprehensive CFD guide for the front of the website as well, so I've posted that up there, but there's still another it's about 15,000 words. There's still probably another 15,000 to come on that there as well, just a general sort of guide. What is not in the members area, it's just on the front page of the website. So I am busy doing things there, but here, just back to this again, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. I can just adjust those a little bit now here, and of course we've got a type of ABC here, so I'm just going to put that there as wave 1. Wave 2 obviously pulled back, you know, past the 61.8%, rather sharp spike there. But now we'll be looking to move up higher here. We can have a look at this in a moment. It'll be something like this here, and back again, and then up from that point. So I'll just borrow this, move this here. So just put wave 1 and 2 there. We'll drill into this in a moment, but we'll just get some sort of picture here, sort of map it out a little. So yeah, look, as I mentioned, the sort of the catalyst for this, I'm pretty sure we're on the right track anyway, because we've got 5 waves moving up here. Because we've got those 5 waves moving up here, then we'll get another 5 over here. But I understand that this is all a little bit weird in here as well. I mean, I've labelled it what I feel is correct, but it could get weirder, you know, and have some sort of top in play here. So this 30 here is our catalyst as a tested support here. I'm just going to save that before I sort of drill in. So we really just want to have a look at this little leg in here now. So I don't need to go to the 15-minute chart. I'm just going to go straight to 100 ticks. So this is sort of where we are here. I'm thinking, I'll just double check this in a moment. I think this is 1 here, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 here, 4 here, and 5 up here to make this wave 1 here, this wave 2 over here. So when this top, I can't draw on this tick chart on this side, so I'm thinking this will be an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave down to wave 4, to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree to here, and then a push up into here. Then Thursday giving us an A and a B and a C correction here, and that will give Australia a bearish day at that point on the Thursday, and then we can look to buy on the lows and move back up here again. So yeah, so we'll need to copy that. I'm just going to double check this in a moment anyway. I'm just going to go into 10 or 20 ticks in a moment. So when that top comes in here, then measure your 61.8% back. I mean, the spike's a bit of a problem here, but I'm just going to put it in on, I'm going to put it in on that top there and just give us a little bit of a, that's what we'll be looking at to come back at this point. So it can come back and sit on this here. So as I mentioned before, if you're going to go long, you need your stops under here. That's if you want to survive this here. But yeah, I'll just be a little bit careful about all of that. Let me just save this. So basically wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, and then wave 1 and wave 2, and then that's where it's really going to move off quite quickly. Actually, this will be this little guy here. That will be the third of the third. So this is where it will be strong, because it will be wave 2 of wave 2 of wave 2. So basically the third of the third of the third, and that's what people are looking for, and that's the number there that you want. That will be the catalyst at that point. I mean, even this here is, I've got it as 1, 2, and 3 here. It could also be an A and a B and a C here as well, as a corrective move up. It's just that this here appears to be corrective here, that I'm happy with that. But what we do want to see now is we want to see this wave 4 finish back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree, and then wave 5 up. Once we got that, then we know that we're on the right track, and then you can really study the ABC correction here, which should be 3 waves for the A wave, or 5 waves. 5, 3 for the B, and then 5 here again as well, in that point there. Now I'll just double check this again. I'm going to go from this 100 ticks. I think 20 ticks should clarify that move. So that's that little move up here. So we can see we've got 1 and 2 and 5 waves up for the third, the fourth, and the fifth. So we've got wave 1 and 2 here, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for 1, 2, nice strong third wave here, third complicated fourth wave and fifth wave. So basically we've got 1 and 2 here, and then we've got 5 waves for the third wave, and then we've got an A and a B and a C coming back to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree for wave 4, and then we'll push up for wave 5 in here. That could probably come up to 24.33, 24.34, maybe even to 5. I'm not quite sure, but it will probably be much the same length as this move here. So yeah, anyway, that's where we are. You should be able to work it out from that point and tune in from there. Alrighty, cheers.